We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage that I tackle him at the 11-yard line. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Tries the right with a quick throw. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Stabbed out of the air with one hand. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he's smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Crucial third down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Muscles past the defender. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to the air in the first play. Extending the play now. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after that penalty. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Throwing for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Short connection to the tight end here. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll give it to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it. It's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. The 50. Past the 40. The 20. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Chris, I can't believe we just saw that. This is a blocked PAT. It's a live ball. Some people may not know the rule here, but the defense sure did. That's 2 points going the other way.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
And the Clemson offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Wideouts now clustered. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Direct snap. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Moss. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
With the score, Clemson 16, Texas A&M 6.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Aggies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Concepcion. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. You would not be denied. Now to try here for the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting out a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Hit just as he throws the ball. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
As the first down is still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Okay, ready?
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
They make the stop, and it's a big gain down to the 29.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but he brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Concepcion. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off to the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Dropping back. It's Reed. The sure hands. It's Moss. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's got it in the open. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose to tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To the air. It's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. So the special teams penalty improves field position by 15 yards to start the drive. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Looking right. This one caught. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. That one straight down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this deep and begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Down the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Wildcat picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle, but forced down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
In the red area, it's Davidson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Klubnik. It's a wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver are the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Makes a quick catch. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to chuck it again. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. This is a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, This changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession.
Running back the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 7-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Moss. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And that will give them the lead now. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, hand off inside. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He hands it off from the gun. Crosses the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Brings up 2nd down.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Owens. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
brings up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back. It's Reed. The tight end has got it. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. Breaks into open space. Ooh. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Important second down play coming up. Gets made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Third down play for this offense. To throw, it's Klubnik. He'll take a deep shot. And he hauls it in, down inside the 30.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tight end makes the grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Touchdown, Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Max through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Can he make it to the marker? And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, I really like what they did here by keeping the tight ends involved. I understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Ooh, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Looking for his back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To the air, it's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Aggies. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
37.
kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Breaks free. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the offense will just take a knee. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go.